Good day, everyone, and our topic for this day is about graphing quadratic functions. Example number 2. Let us graph f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 5. In here, we must start with the vertex, and since ang given natin ay naka-general form, we have to transform it into vertex form through using completing the square. So we have f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x and then plus blank minus 5 minus blank. So yung negative 5 parang parehas lang dun sa first example natin. So again, yung ilalagay natin sa blank is we have b over 2 and then squared. So ang b natin is a negative 4 over 2 and then square natin. Simplifying this, we have negative 4 over 2 is equal to negative 2 then squared. Negative 2 squared is equal to 4. So we have plus 4 and minus 4. Now, sa first three terms natin, ito ay perfect square trinomial. So, we have to factor this by having open and close parenthesis with the exponent of 2. Ibig sabihin, may tayo dalawang binomials. So, ilalagay natin dito is x. Then, hanap tayo ng factors ng 4 na kapag pinag-times, ang sagot ay 4. And kapag pinag-plus, ang sagot is negative 4. So, that is negative 2 and negative 2. So, since pares lang na number, so negative 2 or minus 2. Next, for the remaining here, negative 5 minus 4 is equal to negative 9. So, we have now the vertex form of this function. So, therefore, the vertex of this function is positive 2 and negative 9. Tayo na factors ng 4 na kapag times, ang sagot ay 4, and kapag pinag-plus, ang sagot is negative 4. So, that is negative 2 and negative 2. So, since pares lang na number, so negative 2 or minus 2. Next, for the remaining here, negative 5 minus 4 is equal to negative 9. So, we have now the vertex form of this function. So, therefore, the vertex of this function is positive 2 and negative 9. Now, let us have the x-intercepts. To get the x-intercept, let y is equal to 0. So, yung y natin gagawin natin 0. Then, we will have x squared minus 4x minus 5 then equals 0. So, to solve for the values of x here, any method ang gagamitin natin, completing the square, quadratic formula, or factoring. But since ang given natin is factorable, we may use factoring. So, then equals 0. Factors of x squared, we have x and then x. Then, let us find the factors of negative 5 na kapag pinag-plus, ang sagot is negative 4. So, we have 5 and then 1. Different signs. Kopyahin natin yung sign na middle term. Ilalagay natin siya sa pinakamalaking number. Then, kung ito minus, then ito naman ay plus. So, now, equate each factor to 0. So, we have x minus 5 equals 0. Then, the other one is x plus 1 equals 0. So, x is equal to positive 5. Okay, and then x is equal to negative 1. To get the y-intercept, let x is equal to 0. So, in here, we have f of 0 is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 5. F of 0 is equal to y. And then we have a y, 0 squared minus 4 times 0 minus 5. 0 squared, that is 0. 4 times 0, that is also 0. So, y here is equal to negative 5. To get the axis of symmetry, we have x is equal to h. And then we have x is equal to h, x is equal to, ang h natin ay positive 2. For the domain, again, yung parabola natin is nag-extend. Ibig sabihin, yung sakop niya ng ating parabola doon sa x-axis ay masasakop lahat ng numbers doon. So, we have x is the element of all real numbers. And then when we find for the range, again, since ang A natin is positive, therefore, we expect na yung graph natin opens upward. And if it is opens upward, okay, then, y is the element of all real numbers such that y is greater than or equal to k natin is negative 9. This time, let us graph this function starting with the vertex 2, negative 9. So this is 2 at x-axis and this is negative 9 sa y-axis. So this is our vertex. Okay, ang vertex natin is 2, negative 9. Then after the vertex, the x-intercepts, let us look for 5 and negative 1. So this is our x-intercepts 5, 0, and then negative 1, 0. Okay, and then next we have the y-intercept at negative 5. So negative 5 sa y-axis. So this is our point. Okay, so ang point natin dyan is 0, negative 5. Okay, yung negative 5 ay y-intercept at y-axis. So next is draw tayo ng axis of symmetry. Okay, so yung axis of symmetry natin dapat ay vertical line na tatama kay 2 sa x-axis. So magdodrawing tayo ng imaginary line, again, na maghahati dun sa ating parabola. Okay, so bilangin natin distances doon sa axis of symmetry natin, doon sa x-intercept. So, 1, 2, 3, dito sa right side. And then, ganun din dito sa left side. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, sa left and sa right. Okay, and then for this point sa y-intercept, bilangin natin distance and dapat meron din tayong point na katumbas sa other side ng parabola. So, we have 2 units ng distance. So, bilang din tayo ng 2 units dun sa right. So, 1 and 2. So, this is the 1 point of the parabola. So, now we have the points mula do sa ating solutions. This time, we are going to connect all those points. So, titingnan natin, okay, lahat ng points and then i-connect po natin yung lahat. Okay, so make sure anak na pagdating sa vertex, wala tayong makikitang kanto dyan. Okay, so dapat smooth lang yung curve ng ating graph. Okay, and then, nakikita nyo yan sa inyong screen. Okay, so lagyan din natin ng arrows. So, the formula, so the equation here is f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x minus 5. The equation of the axis of symmetry is x is equal to 2. Okay, then this graph now is the final answer. Make sure dito sa ating graph, magkamukha ang left and right side ng parabola.